Let me tell you how the law of attraction works, and I'll tell you how you can apply the law of attraction in a very easy and fun way to change your life completely in the next few years. There's a funny story with this phone, this specific phone. I believe it's like an iPhone 4, but that's not really the important part. The important thing is that this is the phone that I had when I was working in a grocery store a little bit more than 4 years ago. So the interesting thing about this phone is that I changed my background image on this phone to something because I wanted to visualize my future, I wanted to change my life, and this is the background image. You can see that it's a private jet. So basically it's a point of view image from a private jet that I just found on Google because I wanted my background image to remind me every day of how my future will be. And in my future, I thought I'm gonna be flying private jets. So the interesting thing is that now I am flying private jets very, very often. And back then, of course, I couldn't even afford an economy ticket. Some people called me crazy and thought this was a little bit weird, but it clearly worked. So I'm gonna explain to you how this works and why this worked. The law of attraction works because everything is energy. Literally everything in this world is energy. It's vibrational frequencies, energy. Your thoughts, your words, and your actions, everything, including your emotions, everything is energy. And you can materialize things and you can manifest things if you change your energy, because you work as a magnet. So that's what I realized back then. I was researching this a lot and I realized that I am a magnet. I need to reprogram my mind and I have to reprogram my frequencies to attract what I want. So essentially, you need to act as if. By that, I mean that you have to not only imagine that you are successful already, you have to act as if you are already successful, because that energy is going to be very, very strong and very, very helpful to manifest things. So this is a good example. But what I also did was, if I do remember my code here, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to go and show you one app that I downloaded, actually a few apps. Here's one app. It's actually irrelevant what app it is, but the point is that it's a jet broker app, and I downloaded I think 4 or 5 of these apps back then. And why? Well, because I wanted to act as if. I wanted to act as if I was a rich individual who could charter private jets. So I actually even went as far as sending a quote even a couple of times to the agent asking, hey, do you have any jet flights to France in the next couple of days? And they sent me a quote of like $20,000 or something. Of course, I was working in a grocery store, so I made like $1,500 a month. I couldn't even afford, 1 minute in the jet, but I got the quote and I just imagined I was rich. I just let my imagination flow and I just almost, for a minute pretended I'm gonna actually book this flight. And this energy helped me to basically act as if and have fun, I even downloaded some apps for like checking expensive real estate, expensive boats and expensive cars, acting again as if I could buy these cars, I was looking for Bugattis and Paganis and Koenigseggs, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a car. How to apply the law of attraction in a very good way is to just, instead of looking for your normal things, start looking for very, very expensive things. But you're not actually gonna buy them, of course, but you imagine that you're gonna buy them. And as you guys know, now I am a proud owner of a Bugatti Veyron and many other cool things that I love. For example, my watch here. And this is also a great example of the law of attraction. I imagined that I have a Jacob & Co. on my wrist many, many years ago. This watch is, of course, a expensive watch, so I could not afford it back then, but I visualized it, I saw it clearly in my mind, and now I have it. So that's the law of attraction applied. And if you guys do this right now, you can change your life dramatically in the next few years. I mean, it could take 1 year, 3 years. It's not gonna be overnight, of course. It can take 2 years, but it's not about the timing. It's about just the act of changing your vibrations and believing it's gonna change. Because doing this is one thing, but then also believing it's gonna happen, that makes it even more powerful. You know, really believing in yourself, believing in your future. What you can do now, just do exactly what I did. Change your background image to whatever it is you want. Download some apps that your future self would download, because you would need those apps. You can come up with it yourself. I mean, you know your future better than myself, right? Because you know what you want. And then you start acting as if you are already this person that you want to become. And I guarantee you guys, if you do this at least 2 minutes per day, just a little bit, over the next 6 months, then you will see changes in your life, and the universe will start aligning things for you, and the frequencies, the energy of the universe is going to start respecting your dream and start respecting your goals, and it's gonna start manifesting one by one, step by step. Not overnight, but over time. And don't stop believing, and please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Actually guys, I would love to go and check in the comment section, what examples do you have of the law of attraction? When did you change anything in your life using any of these techniques, or maybe you have other techniques? I'm not saying that this is the only way to use the law of attraction. It's just one way. I have many different examples. I have many, I could talk for hours about this. I will prepare more videos about this, so subscribe right now and leave a comment down below. How did you use the law of attraction to change something in your life? And don't forget to go right now and watch this video, because it's very, very inspirational. See you over there. Bye-bye.